Let's have it. All right, hello everyone and welcome to London. Yes, that London. The city of dreams, drizzle and honestly, some of the best sandwiches you'll ever have. Have you ever sat on your sofa, watching a film and thought, I could do that. I could totally sip tea with the Queen. Well, maybe near her house. I could definitely bump into a red phone booth, probably accidentally, while looking at my phone. And what about the tube map? It looks like a Jackson Pollock painting had a baby with a bowl of spaghetti. But you've dreamed of conquering it, haven't you? Of navigating it with the confidence of a local wizard who knows all the secret shortcuts. Well, you've come to the right place, my friends. This isn't just a city, it's a living, breathing character. It's historic, it's absolutely hilarious, and it is happening right now. For the next 7 days, I'm taking you with me on a whirlwind adventure. We're going to see the big stuff, the shiny stuff, but also the hidden bits, the quirky corners. It'll be a laughter-filled journey packed with iconic landmarks, some seriously savvy budget tips, because we're not all made of money, are we? Incredible food that will make you want to write a sonnet, and we'll meet the brilliant people who make this city tick. It's going to be a proper British experience, the full works. So, get comfy, find your favorite chair, maybe grab a biscuit, or a scone if you're feeling fancy. I still don't know if it's scone or scone, but we'll figure it out together. Buckle up, because we're about to dive headfirst into this magnificent, chaotic, and utterly charming British gem. Let's get this show on the road, or as they say here, mind the gap. Right, day one, we're hitting the ground running, and by running, I mean walking. A lot. First up, the Tower of London. You can feel the history seeping out of the stones here. It's seen more drama than a Christmas soap opera special. You've got kings, queens, prisoners, beheadings. It's all a bit gruesome, but absolutely fascinating. You walk around looking at the crown jewels sparkling under the lights, and you just think, blimey, that would pay off my mortgage. It's an incredible start. Really sets the tone for the epic scale of this city. From the tower, it's just a short stroll to probably the most famous bridge in the world. No, not the one from the Fergie song, that's London Bridge, which is surprisingly plain. I'm talking about Tower Bridge. It's majestic. It's iconic. It looks like a giant Lego creation built by a king. I spent a good 10 minutes just staring at it, waiting for it to open up for a boat, feeling like I was in a movie. You have to walk across it, feel the gentle bounce, and take about 100 photos. It's the law. After the bridge, we're taking a lovely walk along the River Thames. This is where you really see the London skyline come to life. You've got the Shard piercing the clouds on one side, St. Paul's Cathedral dome on the other. It's a fantastic way to get your bearings and just soak it all in. The air is buzzing, people are everywhere, and you get that real sense of being in the heart of something special. It's moments like these, just walking and watching, that make you fall in love with a place. Now, you can't come to London and not see the big fella. Big Ben! And the Houses of Parliament right next to it. They're currently having a bit of a glow-up, covered in scaffolding here and there, but it's still breathtaking. It's the sound, you know? That iconic bong that you've heard a million times on the news. Hearing it in person, for real, it sends a little shiver down your spine. It's like the city is saying hello directly to you. Just around the corner is Westminster Abbey, another place that just oozes history. Royal weddings, coronations, the final resting place of monarchs and poets. You step inside and it's just silence and awe. It's so grand, so detailed, you could spend hours in here just looking up at the ceiling. It feels incredibly peaceful after the hustle and bustle outside. A perfect moment of calm reflection before the evening chaos begins. Now for the funny part. I needed to find a pub for a well-deserved pint. I decided to go full method actor and try to sound like a local. I walked up to a woman and, in my best core blimey governor accent, I asked, "Hello love, could you point me in the direction of a proper boozer?" She just looked at me, bless her, with the most confused expression I've ever seen. She paused, then said in a perfect crisp American accent, "Sorry, I'm from Ohio. I have no idea what you just said." We both just burst out laughing. It turns out she was also a tourist, trying just as hard to navigate the city. We ended up using Google Maps like everyone else, but it was a brilliant reminder that sometimes just being yourself is the best way to connect. So, day one was a whirlwind of icons, history, and a failed attempt at a British accent. I learned that London is even more magnificent in person, that Tower Bridge is the supermodel of bridges, and that trying to be a local can lead to some wonderfully awkward and hilarious encounters. What a start. I can't wait to see what tomorrow brings. Time for that pint, I think. Good morning. Today is a very special day because it's all about culture, history, and my favorite four-letter word, free. That's right, many of London's world-class museums don't charge an entry fee, which is just incredible. It means you can pop in for half an hour or stay all day without spending a penny. First on our list is the legendary British Museum. This place is enormous. It's like the world's attic, filled with treasures from every corner of the globe. You walk in, and the first thing you see is the Great Court, with its stunning glass roof. It's an architectural masterpiece before you've even seen a single artifact. Then you start exploring. There's the Rosetta Stone, the key that unlocked ancient Egyptian hieroglyphs. It's just there, in a glass case. You can get right up close to it. It's mind-boggling to think about the journey it's been on. It's a highlight, for sure. Then you've got the Egyptian mummies, which are both fascinating and slightly creepy, let's be honest. You're walking past sarcophagi that are thousands of years old, and you can't help but feel a sense of wonder. The Parthenon sculptures are another must-see. The sheer scale and artistry are unbelievable. You could honestly spend a full week in here and still not see everything. It's a treasure trove that feels almost endless. Next, we hopped on the tube over to Trafalgar Square to visit the National Gallery. If the British Museum is the world's attic, this is the world's greatest living room, adorned with the most famous paintings imaginable. You've got Van Gogh's Sunflowers, Monet's The Water Lily Pond, works by Da Vinci, Rembrandt, Turner. It's a greatest hits album of art history, and again, it's completely free to just walk in and see these masterpieces. From art, we're jumping to science and nature. A short tube ride away in South Kensington, you have a trio of amazing museums. We started at the Natural History Museum. You know you're in for a treat when you walk into the main hall and are greeted by a gigantic blue whale skeleton suspended from the ceiling. It's one of the most breathtaking museum entrances I've ever seen. It immediately makes you feel small in the grand scheme of the universe. And then, the dinosaurs. Oh, the dinosaurs. I'm a grown man, but the second I saw that T-Rex skeleton, I was 8 years old again. It's just so cool. I got completely lost in this section, wandering from one colossal fossil to another, reading all the little plaques, making quiet roar noises to myself. At one point, I genuinely couldn't find the exit. I was trapped in the Jurassic period with a load of school kids on a field trip. I eventually escaped the dinosaurs and popped next door to the Science Museum. This place is interactive. It's fun, it's perfect for anyone with a curious mind. They've got everything from steam engines that powered the Industrial Revolution to the actual Apollo 10 command module. You can touch things, press buttons, and learn how the world works. It's brilliantly done and makes science feel accessible and exciting, not like those terrifying chemistry lessons from school. So after a day of soaking up art, history, and science, my brain is full, but my wallet is still happy. It's amazing that a city that can be so expensive also offers these incredible cultural experiences for nothing. It's a testament to London's commitment to making knowledge and art available to everyone. And I only got lost once, which in a museum the size of a small country, I'm calling a victory. Hello, Your Majesty, or, hello to the building where she sometimes lives. Today is all about royalty, pageantry, and big green spaces. We're starting at the one, the only, Buckingham Palace. It's every bit as grand as you'd imagine. The scale of it, the golden gates, the iconic balcony where history has been made. You just stand there looking through the railings, half expecting a corgi to pop its head out of a window. Of course, the main event here is the changing of the guard. You have to get there early to get a good spot because it gets packed. It's a full-on spectacle of British tradition. The soldiers in their bright red tunics and massive bearskin hats, marching with such precision. The band playing, it's just brilliant. It's pure pomp and circumstance, and you can't help but get swept up in it. It feels so quintessentially British, a tradition that has stood the test of time. I spent a good few minutes practicing my royal wave. It's all in the wrist, you see. A gentle, elegant rotation. Not too fast, not too slow. You don't want to look like you're flagging down a bus. I think I nailed it. A few tourists looked at me strangely, but I'm pretty sure one of the guards gave me a subtle nod of approval. Or maybe he was just trying to stop himself from laughing. Either way, I felt very regal for a moment. After our brush with royalty, it's time to enjoy one of London's greatest assets, its parks. Right next to the palace is Hyde Park, a massive expanse of green in the middle of the city. We grabbed some sandwiches and drinks from a nearby shop for a budget-friendly picnic. Finding a quiet spot by the Serpentine Lake, watching the swans glide by, it's just the perfect way to unwind after the crowds at the palace. It's London's back garden. Walking through Hyde Park, you seamlessly enter Kensington Gardens. It feels a bit more manicured, a bit more elegant. This was, of course, the home of Princess Diana at Kensington Palace. The gardens are beautiful, with manicured flower beds and long, tree-lined avenues. It's a lovely place for a peaceful stroll, a real oasis of calm. You see Londoners out for a run, families playing, people just enjoying a bit of nature. A really touching part of Kensington Gardens is the Princess Diana Memorial Fountain. It's not a traditional fountain that shoots water up in the air. It's a large, oval-shaped stream of water that flows in two directions before meeting in a calm pool at the bottom. It's designed to reflect her life, open and inclusive. You see children splashing in it, people sitting on the edge just dipping their feet in. It's a beautiful, living tribute. We also took a peek at Kensington Palace itself. While we didn't go inside on this trip to keep to our budget, just seeing it from the outside is special. It has a more intimate, less imposing feel than Buckingham Palace. You can imagine it as a home. It's surrounded by such beauty, and it adds another layer to the royal story of the day. From the formality of the palace to the relaxed vibe of a park picnic and the quiet reflection at the memorial, today was a beautiful blend of experiences. It showed a different side of London, one that's not just about the rush and the noise, but also about tradition, nature, and quiet moments. And my royal wave is now officially performance ready. You never know when you might need it. Right, I hope you're hungry. And I mean really hungry. Today, we are embarking on a culinary pilgrimage through London's legendary markets. Forget stuffy restaurants. This is where the real flavour of the city is. And I've worn my stretchiest trousers for the occasion. First stop, Borough Market. This place is foodie heaven. It's a labyrinth of stalls under the railway arches, and the smells are just intoxicating. The moment you walk in, you're hit with the scent of sizzling sausages, freshly baked bread, pungent cheeses, and sweet pastries. It's a total sensory overload in the best possible way. The traders are also passionate, offering you samples of cheese that's older than you are, or olives marinated in secret family recipes. You can get anything here, from a classic sausage roll to a fancy duck confit sandwich. My advice? Go with an empty stomach and just graze. I had a cheese toastie from Capacassin Dairy that honestly changed my life. It was made with 3 different cheeses, onions, and leeks, all melted together between slices of sourdough. It was so good I almost cried. Then I had some fresh oysters, followed by a chorizo roll, and then a donut. I was in a state of pure, unadulterated joy. Borough Market isn't just a place to eat, it's an experience. A delicious, unforgettable experience. Next, we're heading north to a completely different vibe, Camden Market. If Borough Market is a sophisticated foodie, Camden is its cool, punk rock cousin. It's a sprawling, chaotic, and wonderfully weird collection of markets. You've got the Stables Market with its incredible statues of horses, a nod to its past as a horse hospital. The whole area is an explosion of creativity. The storefronts are works of art in themselves. The food scene in Camden is just as eclectic. It's a global street food paradise. You can get anything from Dutch pancakes and halloumi fries to Venezuelan arepas and Japanese takoyaki. We just wandered through the curb street food section, letting our noses guide us. The energy is electric, with music pumping and people from every walk of life mingling together. It's loud, it's vibrant, and it's so much fun. After filling up again in Camden, we took a trip east to Brick Lane. Famous for its curry houses, this street is a London institution. On a Sunday, the whole area comes alive with markets selling vintage clothes, bric-a-brac, and of course more food. The air is thick with the smell of spices. Walking down the street, you'll have restaurant owners trying to tempt you in with promises of the best curry in London. But the food here isn't just about curry. We found a stall selling the most incredible salt beef bagels from Beigel Bake, a 24-hour bakery that's been here forever. It's a simple thing. A chewy bagel stuffed with tender salt beef and a smear of hot mustard. But it is absolute perfection. It's one of those iconic London bites you just have to try. It's cheap, it's cheerful, and it's utterly delicious. By the end of the day, I was full. Not just full, but I might need to be rolled home full. Eating your way through London's markets is the best way to taste the city's incredible diversity. Each market has its own unique personality and flavour. My stretchy pants were definitely the best decision I made all day. This city is a paradise for anyone who loves food, and today was proof of that. Okay, today's mission, should I choose to accept it, is to find the quirky, cool, local side of London. We're stepping away from the grand monuments and into the neighbourhoods where creativity thrives. First up, Shoreditch in East London. This place is the epicenter of cool. It's famous for its incredible street art, and you can spend hours just wandering around, turning corners, and discovering massive, colourful murals. The art is everywhere, on walls, on shop shutters, in hidden alleyways. It's like a free, open-air art gallery that's constantly changing. Some pieces are by world-famous artists like Banksy, while others are by up-and-coming talents. It's vibrant, it's political, it's funny, and it makes the entire neighbourhood feel alive. You feel like you're on a treasure hunt, searching for the next masterpiece. I decided to try and blend in with the local hipsters. I put on my trendiest trainers, considered rolling up my jeans but decided against it, and tried to adopt a look of artistic nonchalance. I went into a ridiculously cool coffee shop, where they probably sourced their beans from a single, very happy plant on a remote mountainside. I ordered a flat white and tried to look like I belonged there, thoughtfully stroking my chin. I think the barista saw right through me. I probably looked more like a confused dad than a cool creative. From the edgy east, we travelled west to the pastel-coloured streets of Notting Hill. It's a world away from Shoreditch. Famous from the movie, of course, it's just as charming in real life. The rows of houses painted in every shade of pink, blue, yellow and green are just so pretty. It's impossible to be in a bad mood when you're walking around here. Every street is an Instagram post waiting to happen. We explored the famous Portobello Road Market, which is fantastic for antiques and vintage finds. And then we hunted for that famous Blue Door and the travel bookshop from the film. It's a bit of a tourist cliché, but it's a fun one. The whole area has a lovely, village-like feel to it, even though it's in the middle of a massive city. It's a perfect place to just wander and dream a little. For our final dose of quirky London, we went somewhere properly hidden, an alternative Leek Street tunnel, also known as the Graffiti Tunnel. It's a long tunnel underneath Waterloo Station where graffiti is not only allowed, but encouraged. It's dark, it smells strongly of spray paint, and it is absolutely covered, floor to ceiling, in an ever-changing collage of art. Walking through it is a completely immersive experience. You can see artists at work, creating new pieces right in front of you. The quality and variety of the art are staggering. It feels raw, it feels underground, and it feels like a secret that you've been let in on. It's a complete contrast to the pretty pastels of Notting Hill and shows yet another side of London's incredible creative spirit. So from the street art of Shoreditch to the charm of Notting Hill and the organised chaos of the Graffiti Tunnel, today was a fantastic deep dive into London's creative soul. I may have failed miserably at blending in with the hipsters, but I had an amazing time exploring the parts of the city that make it so unique and endlessly interesting. London's cool factor is off the charts. Wands at the ready, everyone. Today is a day for magic, both the fictional and the very, very real. Our first stop is a pilgrimage site for Potterheads from all over the world, King's Cross Station. We're here for one reason, and one reason only, to find platform 9 3/4. And find it we did. It's brilliantly set up, with a luggage trolley disappearing into the wall. It's pure, delightful fan service. There's always a queue of people, all excited to get their photo taken as they pretend to run through the wall to catch the Hogwarts Express. The atmosphere is just brilliant. Everyone is smiling, everyone is a little bit giddy. You see people in full house colours, Gryffindor scarves, Slytherin hats. It's a wonderful celebration of a story that has captured the imagination of so many. Of course, I had to have my turn. I grabbed the trolley, put on a brave face, and prepared to make the leap. The staff there are fantastic. They even provide a scarf and flick it for you, so it looks like you're running at full speed in the photo. It's a small thing, but it's so much fun. For a moment, you really let yourself believe that the magical world is just on the other side of that brick wall. A truly magical start to the day. Now, for our second stop, we're heading way out to a place that is, in its own way, just as magical. It's a proper hidden gem, located in an industrial estate in Walthamstow. It's called God's Own Junkyard, and I promise you, you have never seen anything like it. It's a gallery, a workshop and a cafe, and it is filled to the brim with neon signs, thousands of them. You walk in from a grey, unassuming street into a wonderland of light and colour. Every inch of space is covered in glowing neon art. There are old movie props, religious statues given a neon makeover, and signs of every shape, size and description. It's an absolute explosion for the senses. You just wander through these narrow alleyways of light, completely mesmerized. I felt like I was searching for neon spells. Each sign tells a story, each corner reveals a new, dazzling creation. There are cheeky signs, beautiful signs, and some that are just plain weird. It's the personal collection of the late artist Chris Bracey, and his family has kept it going. It's a place born out of pure passion and creativity, and you can feel that in every glowing tube of light. It's a bit of a trek to get to, but it is so worth it. It's one of those places that makes you feel like you've discovered a real secret. It's not on the typical tourist trail, and that makes it feel even more special. It's a reminder that the most amazing things can be found in the most unexpected of places. It's pure, unadulterated, glowing joy. From the wizarding world to a neon wonderland, today was about finding magic in different forms. One was the magic of storytelling and shared fandom. The other was the magic of art, light, and pure, eccentric brilliance. It was a day of wonder and discovery, proving that London's magic isn't just confined to storybooks. You just have to know where to look for it. Well, here we are, day 7, our final day in London. I'm feeling a little bit sad that it's coming to an end, but we're going to make the most of it with a nice, chill day. After a week of manic walking, it's time to see the city from a different perspective, the river. We're taking a budget-friendly Thames River cruise. It's a fantastic way to see all the landmarks without tiring out your feet. We hopped on a boat near Westminster and just relaxed as we floated down the river. You get such a unique view of everything. You sail right past the Houses of Parliament, under Tower Bridge, past the Tower of London. The commentary is usually brilliant too, full of facts, history, and a healthy dose of terrible dad jokes. It's a lovely way to spend an hour or so, just watching the city glide by. After the cruise, we disembarked on the South Bank for a final stroll. This is one of my favourite parts of London. It's always buzzing with energy. You've got book markets under Waterloo Bridge, street performers drawing huge crowds, and the iconic London Eye turning slowly against the skyline. The atmosphere is just fantastic, a real cultural hub right on the river. We decided to take a spin on the London Eye. Yes, it's touristy, and yes, it can be a bit pricey, but the views are just unbeatable. As your capsule slowly rises, the whole of London unfolds beneath you. On a clear day, you can see for miles. It's a great way to spot all the places you've visited throughout the week and get a real sense of the sheer scale of the city. It felt like the perfect culminating experience. From the top of the London Eye, we headed to our final stop, Covent Garden. It's another area that's just full of life. The central market building is beautiful, filled with lovely little shops and stalls. But the real magic of Covent Garden happens in the piazza outside, where the street performers put on incredible shows. We saw magicians, opera singers, and acrobats. It's free entertainment at its finest. And here, I witnessed a truly British phenomenon in its natural habitat, queuing. The crowd for a particularly good performer was a perfect, orderly semicircle. No pushing, no shoving. When the show finished and people went to give the performer a tip, they formed a perfect single-file line. It was beautiful. Londoners' love for queuing is no joke. It's an art form, and I have nothing but respect for it. We grabbed a final cup of tea at a cafe, watching the world go by, reflecting on an incredible week. It's been a whirlwind of history, art, food, and laughter. From the grandest palaces to the quirkiest hidden gems, London has completely captured my heart. It's a city that's constantly evolving but never loses its unique character. What a week. What a city. It's been busy, it's been hilarious, and it's been everything I hoped for and more. This final relaxed day was the perfect way to say a fond farewell, or rather, see you later, to London, because I know for a fact that I will be back. There's still so much more to explore. And just like that, our 7 days in London have come to an end. What a ride it's been. This city has a way of creating these perfect little moments that stick with you. So whether you're laughing your head off as a ridiculously bold pigeon steals a chip right out of someone's hand, finding that perfect soul-warming cup of tea on a rainy afternoon, or just standing still and watching the sunset paint the sky gold over the River Thames, London delivers memories you'll truly never forget. It's a city of grand gestures and tiny, beautiful details, and I feel so lucky to have experienced it. I had the most incredible time sharing this adventure with all of you. And if you enjoyed this trip, even if you were just watching from the comfort of your couch with a biscuit, then I'd be so chuffed if you'd join our growing family. We are Estemor Traveling the World, and we're all about sharing these amazing experiences. All you have to do is hit that subscribe button and maybe share this with a friend who needs a laugh or a bit of travel inspiration. It helps us continue this journey, and it means we get to do it all together. Thank you so much for coming along with me. The world is a massive, wonderful, and often hilarious place, and there is so much more to see. Let's keep exploring, let's keep laughing, and let's keep discovering all of its wonders, one quirky, brilliant city at a time. Until the next adventure, take care, and cheerio for now.